Today we'll discover the naked truth about Montenegro. We'll explore its stunning nature and sometimes shocking culture. Have you ever thought about sailing or relaxing on a beach with no clothes on? How does a young country like Montenegro have such old stories and traditions? And how do ancient rituals like the cult of the dead continue to influence life in this country? Stay tuned as we uncover 10 interesting facts about Montenegro, a land of contrasts and surprises. Let's explore together and find out what makes this country so unique. But before we do, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. Number 1, the Tara River Canyon. This canyon is not just deep, it's one of Europe's deepest. The Tara River runs through it, making for some amazing views. The canyon's walls are very high, and you can see the river way down below. It's a sight you won't forget. Now, the Tara River isn't just for looking at. It's perfect for whitewater rafting. You can ride on a raft and go down the fast river. It's a lot of fun and a big reason why many people visit the canyon. Besides rafting, the Tara River Canyon is part of something bigger, Durmitor National Park. This means it's protected. When you're there, you might see different kinds of birds, trees, and maybe even some animals. It's a special place for people who love the outdoors. They come here to enjoy the fresh air, the beautiful scenery, and the fun of rafting. The Tara River Canyon has a lot to offer for adventure seekers and nature lovers. Number 2, the cult of the dead. Montenegro has a unique tradition when it comes to remembering people who have passed away. One of these traditions is the second funeral. The second funeral is a special ceremony. Years after someone is buried, their family digs up their bones. This might sound strange, but it's a way of showing respect and remembering the person. The family cleans the bones, sometimes even kissing them, and then reburies them. This ceremony shows how much the people in Montenegro care about their family members who have died. This tradition is part of Montenegro's culture. It shows a strong connection to ancestors in the past. People believe that by doing this, they keep the memory and the spirit of their loved ones alive. The cult of the dead is not just about the second funeral. There are other ways people in Montenegro remember their ancestors. They tell stories, visit graves, and keep old photographs. All these things show the deep respect Montenegrins have for their family history. Number 3, Skadar Lake, the largest lake in the Balkans. Skadar Lake is shared with Albania, but a big part of it is in Montenegro. This lake is not just big, it's also a very important place for wildlife. Skadar Lake is known for its clear water and the beautiful scenery around it. There are mountains all around the lake, making it look like a picture from a postcard. The lake is home to many birds and fish. Bird watchers come here to see rare birds that they can't find anywhere else. But Skadar Lake isn't just for watching birds. People also come here to relax and enjoy the peacefulness. You can take boat rides on the lake and see old monasteries and small islands. Some of these islands have churches on them that are very old. Skadar Lake is also a place where people grow grapes and make wine. The area around the lake has a lot of vineyards. Visitors can try different local wines and enjoy the tastes of Montenegro. Skadar Lake offers a mix of natural beauty, history, and culture. Number 4, the Bay of Kotor. The Bay of Kotor is a very special place. It looks like a fjord, but it's actually a submerged river canyon. This makes it unique and a beautiful part of nature. The Bay of Kotor has high mountains on both sides, and the sea goes into the land, creating a stunning view. It's like seeing a piece of art made by nature. The water is clear and blue, and there are old towns along the bay that have a lot of history. In these towns, you can see buildings that are hundreds of years old. They have narrow streets and old churches. People live in these towns just like they did a long time ago. The Bay of Kotor is not only beautiful, but also full of history and culture. Visitors to the Bay of Kotor can take boat rides and see the bay from the water. This is a great way to see the mountains and the old towns from a different view. The Bay of Kotor is a must-see for anyone who loves natural beauty and history. Number 5. Public nudity laws. Montenegro has areas designated for naturism, where people enjoy the sun and sea without clothes. Naturism, or enjoying nature in the nude, is a way for people to feel free and connected to the environment. Famous nudist beaches in Montenegro include Jazz Beach and Ada Bojana. Jazz Beach is known for its beautiful scenery and clear waters, making it a popular spot for naturists. Ada Bojana, located on a river island near the Albanian border, offers a unique experience with its serene environment and natural beauty. These nudist areas reflect Montenegro's liberal attitude towards naturism. They provide a different kind of holiday experience, where people who enjoy this lifestyle can feel comfortable and relaxed. The nudist beaches in Montenegro are not just about being without clothes, they're about experiencing the natural beauty in a unique way. Visitors can enjoy the clear waters, relax on the beach, and stay in places where the atmosphere is friendly and respectful. It's a distinctive aspect of Montenegro's culture, offering visitors a chance to enjoy nature in its purest form. Number 6. Youngest country in the world. Montenegro declared its independence from the State Union of Serbia and Montenegro on June 3, 2006. This makes it a very young country. The name Montenegro means Black Mountain. This name comes from the dark forests on Mount Lavkan. These forests look black from far away, so that's how the country got its name. Montenegro's independence is a big part of its history. The country decided to be on its own and started making its own rules and decisions. This was a big step for the people of Montenegro. Even though Montenegro is young, it has a lot of history. There are old buildings, churches, and stories from the past. The people in Montenegro are proud of their country and their history. Montenegro being young also means it's growing and changing. It's becoming a popular place for tourists, and many people are interested in its culture and history. Montenegro is a country with a rich past and a bright future. Number 7. Durmitor National Park. This park is amazing because it has huge mountains, beautiful lakes, and large forests. It's a World Heritage Site, which means it's very important and special. For people who love to hike or climb mountains, Durmitor is perfect. There are many paths that go up into the mountains. Some are hard and some are easy, so everyone can find a good path for them. When you get to the top of a mountain, you can see far away. It's very beautiful and peaceful, but Durmitor isn't just for climbers. There are paths that are easy and flat. They go around the lakes. These lakes have very clear water that looks blue. They're great for relaxing and having a picnic. Durmitor is also where many wild animals live. There are bears, wolves, and many birds. People who like animals come here to see them in their natural home. Durmitor National Park is a wonderful place for anyone who enjoys nature and being outdoors. Number 8. Naturist sailing. Montenegro has a beautiful coastline along the Adriatic Sea. This makes it a perfect place for sailing. Some people enjoy a special kind of sailing here called naturist sailing. Naturist sailing is when people go on boat trips without wearing clothes. It's like the nudist beaches, but on a boat. This is a way for people to feel free and close to nature while sailing on the sea. These sailing trips are private, which means they're just for the people on the boat. People can relax in the sun and enjoy the water without worrying about anyone else. It's a peaceful and unique experience. Montenegro's coastline has clear blue water and beautiful views. Going on a naturist sailing trip lets people enjoy these views in a very natural way. It's also a good way to see different parts of the coastline that you can't see from land. Nitrous sailing in Montenegro is another example of how the country is open to different lifestyles. It offers a special way to experience the beauty of the Adriatic Sea. Number 9. Montenegrine coffee culture. In Montenegro, drinking coffee is a big part of life. It's not just about the coffee itself, but also about spending time with friends and family. People in Montenegro often spend a lot of time over a single cup of coffee. They sit in cafes or at home, talking and enjoying each other's company. This is a way to relax and catch up with friends. The most popular coffee in Montenegro is Turkish coffee. It's strong and served in small cups. Making and drinking Turkish coffee is a tradition. People take their time to prepare it and enjoy it slowly. This coffee culture is a big part of Montenegro's social life. It shows how important it is for people to spend time together. In cafes, you will see people of all ages sitting and chatting for hours. Montenegrine coffee culture is about more than just drinking coffee. It's about community, friendship, and taking a break from the busy world. It's a lovely part of Montenegro that visitors can experience and enjoy. Number 10. Orthodox Christian majority. Most people in Montenegro are Orthodox Christians. This religion is a big part of the country's culture and history. There are many beautiful Orthodox churches and monasteries in Montenegro. Some of these are very old and have a lot of history. People visit these churches not just to pray, but also to see the art and learn about the past. The Orthodox Church in Montenegro is known for its traditions. There are special holidays and ceremonies that are important to the people. These events bring communities together and keep the culture alive. In Montenegro, the Orthodox Christian faith is more than just a religion. It's a way of life that shapes how people think and act. It teaches values like respect, kindness, and helping others. Visitors to Montenegro can see the influence of the Orthodox Church in many places. From the beautiful churches to the traditional festivals, it's a big part of what makes Montenegro special. As we end our journey through Montenegro, a country that's young but filled with ancient stories and beautiful places, we find so much to remember and talk about. Even though Montenegro became its own country in 2006, the stories of its mountains, rivers, and old buildings go back much, much further. These places have seen many years go by and have lots of history. The people in Montenegro keep these stories alive by telling them over and over. It's like every hill, lake, and old stone wall has a tale to share. In Montenegro, the way people live, celebrate, and remember the past shows a blend of many different traditions. These come from the country's long, interesting history. There are unique customs like the second funeral, which is their way of showing respect and remembering people who have died. Their festivals and the way they live every day are full of old, special traditions that are important to them. The nature in Montenegro is not just something to look at. The deep Tara River Canyon, the big Skadar Lake, and other beautiful places are very important to the people. They love these places and feel they are a big part of what makes Montenegro special. The mountains, the clean rivers, and the forests are like treasures to them. Montenegro, being a newer country, does a great job of mixing old things with new ones. It's changing and becoming modern, but it still holds on to its traditions. This makes Montenegro really special and different. It's a place where the past is a part of everyday life. The people in Montenegro are known for being friendly. They love to sit and drink coffee slowly, talking and spending time with friends and family. When visitors come to Montenegro, they feel welcome and part of this community. This warm and friendly way is a big part of what makes visiting Montenegro so nice. In the towns and cities of Montenegro, you can see buildings and streets that have been there for a very long time. Walking through these places is like traveling back in time. You can see churches that are hundreds of years old and houses built long ago. These places are not just old, they are full of life and stories. Montenegro has a rich culture that shows in its music, dance, and art. The music here has special sounds, and people enjoy dancing to it during festivals and celebrations. The art in Montenegro tells stories about the country's history and its beautiful nature. So, as we say goodbye to Montenegro in our video, we take with us a picture of a country that's full of life, history, and natural beauty. It's a place that teaches us how both the old and the new can come together in a wonderful way. Montenegro, with its mountains, rivers, and friendly towns, is a perfect example of how special our world is. It's a place that inspires us to explore, learn, and appreciate the beauty and history all around us.